Welcome to the Mesonet Weather Report. I'm Wes Lee. Wednesday morning, we saw some of the coolest temperatures we have encountered for a long time. Lows dropped into the 40s for most of the state, with some 50s along the southern border. These cool temperatures were a nice change of pace for us, as warmer than normal weather has dominated lately. Looking at the statewide average temperatures for this year, we see that we have had 7 months warmer and only 2 months cooler than average. Forecasts for the near term continue to point towards warmer than normal temperatures for the state. In fact, warmer than normal temperatures are something we see quite regularly these days. Here are statewide average temperatures for Oklahoma going back to 1895. Any dots below the line were cooler than normal, and above are warmer than normal. In the past 25 years, Oklahoma has had 5 years below and 20 years above the long-term average line. Is this trend unique to Oklahoma? Not at all, as you can see on this continental U.S. average temperature graph. Here we see that every year for the past 25 years came in warmer than normal. What about globally? The temperatures are even more dramatically tilted towards the warm side in recent years. It appears warmer than normal has become the new normal for us these days. Now here's Gary discussing a dismal rain report.
Thanks, Wes, and good morning, everyone. Well, you don't need me to show you any rainfall maps to prove that it's dry out and we have drought, because you know that better than I do. However, I will show you the change in the drought monitor map, so let's get right to it. Well, no shock. It's worse than what it was last week. It's worse than what it was a month ago. It's worse than what it was 3 months ago. We now have a larger area of that extreme drought, that's D3, the red color down in far southwest Oklahoma, extending up into west central and central Oklahoma now. We also have bigger circles of that extreme drought surrounded by a severe drought in north central and also northeast Oklahoma. So things are escalating. Now let's take a look forward with the Climate Prediction Center's October outlooks. First, we start with temperature. We see increased odds of above normal temperatures across all of Oklahoma, but especially about the western half to 1/3. Those odds are even greater for that above normal temperature outlook. So that would not be good news for the drought. Of course, if you have increase in temperatures, you have more evaporation, and actually you have those plants growing a little bit longer, using up more of that soil moisture. Now we take a look at the precipitation. We see greatly increased odds of below normal precipitation for all of Oklahoma, save for just the far southeastern corner of the state, but still they are elevated in that area as well. So that combination of above normal temperatures and below normal precipitation for the October period would not be good news for drought that's already in place. And in fact, if you look at the Climate Prediction Center's hazards outlook for the next 8 to 14 days, that is of course October 10th through the 16th, we see a risk of rapid onset drought across basically the southeastern 2/3 of Oklahoma, but also intensification and persistence in those areas where drought already exists. So the outlook for the October at least is certainly not good. You know, it can't we can't take into account some of those extreme events that might come along. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.